This story is titled When Lola Visits. A story written by Michelle Sterling and the art by Aaron Asis. Lola in Filipino Sign Language, Lola in American Sign Language. How do I know summer is here? Summer smells like stone fruit ripening on the kitchen counter and jasmine on the bloom everywhere in the neighborhood. Like my baby brother finger painting out on the deck, and like trouble brewing on a day of absolutely nothing to do. It smells like mango jam simmering on the stove. The first thing my Lola makes after she flies in for her summer stay. It smells like the sampaguita soap she uses. A scent both familiar and far away. Summer smells like when Lola unzips her old leather suitcase, and inside has a tumble of dried squid, milk candy, and wooden beads. It smells like cassava cake sliding out of the hot oven, covered with smooth and glossy custard. As Lola tells us a story about the first time Mom made this cake and confused the sugar with salt. It smells like chlorine from a million swimming lessons at the pool. Like when I'm finally able to float by myself for the first time ever, floating in blue silence. Summer smells like a freshly opened can of tennis balls to bounce against the side of the house. And gooey sunscreen and salt-soaked swimsuits at the beach. It smells like suman, steaming on the stove for afternoon merienda. And tiny red chilies spilling into the sizzling sisig as Lola lets me stir, reminding me to scrape the flavorful bits off the bottom of the pan. Summer smells like standing under crisscrosses of tree branches with an apron full of small golden limes. Like calamansi pie and fireworks on the 4th of July. It smells like rolling hundreds of lumpia and mixing together pinches of garlic and sharp vinegar. Like warm banana leaves being laid onto the table for kamayan, a feast of banana leaves laid onto the table for people to gather around and eat together. Summer smells like the earliest hours of morning, our lines cast into the lake. Oh, it smells like we just caught dinner. Summer tastes like stuffed milkfish and brown sugar bananas grilling on a balmy evening. Just like Dad always ate when he was a kid. It smells like an unexpected, warm, sticky summer rain. And getting drenched while saying goodbye to Lola at the airport. Our house is a little grayer without her soft, sweet voice singing in Tagalog and Ilocano. And the bitter melon tastes extra bitter in tonight's dinner, not like how Lola makes it at all. It feels like chilly bits of evening blowing through the calamansi trees. Leaves are starting to pile up in the spot where Lola used to sit next to me. Summer smells like a letter to Lola, sealed in a mint-flavored envelope with bubblegum-scented ink. Wishing that I had a bowl of her arroz caldo to settle my butterflying stomach. Summer feels like the last golden hour of the day, drifting into the indigo night. And it smells like melting cherry ice cream cones as we race our scooters around the block one last time. Until finally it smells like freshly sharpened pencils, a stiff new backpack, and the last sweet bits of summer in Lola's mango jam. How do I know summer is here? Hey, you've seen the word Lola mentioned in the story in Tagalog, the language from the Philippines. Lola means grandma in English. In the Philippines, they sign the word Lola like this or like this, depending on the region where one would grow up and where they would go to school to learn sign language. The Philippines has two signs for Lola, one towards the chin and one away from the chin. In ASL, Lola is signed like this. I hope you learned something new.